right, welcome back to the To Be Fair Show. I am your host, Johnny P.
Oh, yeah, real.
It's cute.
And we back. Before we get started, want to tell everybody please tap in on all socials at the To Be Fair Show. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. And we got the super chat up, all super chats ready immediately. And we go, hop into it. I think we got a good one on the books today.
Mm-hmm.
Rail had a question for the people, so I will let him go ahead and toss that out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I just wondered. So it's kind of a layered question. I guess we'll start with do we believe that men are more unhappy than they were previously? Like, do you think as generations, men are getting more or less happy with the way that the way that they see the world or the way that they see themselves within it?
You want to go?
I can talk through and think through what I think. I don't know if I have like a thought already. Do I think that they feel more or less unhappy? Because I've never really thought about if men in previous generations were unhappy, or because more or less the idea was for them to quote unquote not speak through
Mhm.
like what their emotions and feelings are. So it's kind of hard to get a feeling of how happy or unhappy they were. I know that guys in this generation is more likely to be expressive of if they're unhappy.
Mhm.
Um, but then I don't know. I'm gonna toss to John. As y'all
Yeah,
talk through it, I'll kind of like
yeah.
formulate something.
I mean, I was kind of in a similar spot where, and my initial thought when I saw the question was, I just broadened it out. Outside of just men, I think people, men and women, are less happy, and I don't even know if happy is the right word, but I think there's a growing level of discontent among
Mm.
people. And I don't know if it's because of the internet, if it's because we see so much when before you could be, more content with the less that you're able to see.
And see
I
it.
think like the internet, like the comparison aspect and being able to
Mhm.
see everything at once, it creates a certain level of discontent. Now I don't know about the happiness because I do think we reach higher peaks of happiness or what like
What are
like
what
What
are
would that
higher
look like?
peaks?
or like a lot of
When was
this.
like people? Well, I guess we're talking about men
Well,
though. When
I'm
were
talking about like
men?
social media. Like you'll see like the I guess some of the performative stuff for social media. And I don't know if it's necessarily a sign of happiness, but you'll see, I think when people are performing, you'll see people post stuff on social media to seem like they're happier than they actually are. And I think it's the vice versa. I think the social media also creates lower lows for people too. But I think overall it's a discontent that people are having more so than I think was in the past.
And I drew it as a men thing because I do understand, like, if you look at it where we are economically, you know what I mean, socially, it would make sense that most on both sides, men and women are both seemingly much less happy comparatively. And I think that also we have the baseline for happiness is a lot higher, I believe, than it was previously because of the conveniences and the, you know what I mean, all of these things that we've made life. So, and the expectations. So like when we was growing up, I ain't hear like my mom, none of them was talking about going on all these trips and all of this different shit. And like, you know what I mean, that the lifestyle that the basement is so much higher than it was for generations prior. So I definitely understand that there's a universal unhappiness that we're having on both sides. But just like men, and when I say men, it was specific to men for the case that, like, we talked about the fact like nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Do you think that men men in previous generations felt like nobody didn't give a fuck then too? Or is that's the reason why they didn't speak, and now we're just voicing the fact that we don't feel like nobody, you know what I mean? This is just
I don't know because
on
I
the
felt
male
like
side
a
of
lot of
things.
men were happy with the way the dynamics were because you'll hear a lot of men and even in comedians from the 90s they'll talk about like peace and quiet
Mhm.
and how like they ain't really want to be bothered. That a lot of them would enjoy, even like some of the Father's Day jokes, just take the kids and just let me be. So I think a lot of that is kind of we might have made that bed that we sleeping in now to where a lot of time men didn't want people to be in their feelings, asking them a bunch of questions. So that's why they didn't. And I feel like maybe, I don't know necessarily like that makes us happier, but I feel like it just allows us to. I don't know. I don't necessarily know if it makes us any less happy, but I feel like back in the day, it's something that we wanted. We were like, leave us alone. Let me get my free time, my personal
And,
space.
and I'll add another layer onto it, right? So, damn, I just fucked.
Well,
Johnny, go
so is
ahead.
that because I didn't understand how you was connecting anything you were saying just then.
Well, so I think like back in the day, like men wanted, like we didn't want the questions. Like you men talked about, like just give me my space. Like I've seen
Men
men.
didn't, right? Because men weren't comfortable talking about, like, I guess, the emotions part. And are you saying that
I
because
don't know. I
of
think that I
that,
think
that
that
means that
made
they were
us.
happier? Like, I
Well,
don't
I
understand
felt
what you're
like
saying.
that's what made men happy, just being left alone. Because
I thought
you'll
that,
hear
like, right
men
now,
talk
the
about.
guy, like, people are correcting the fact that men kept shit in and it was bottled up. So they weren't happy in the sense of doing it. So they ended up in like projection, violence, just all kind of other different shit.
And maybe I mean that might be right, but I mean I've heard men talk about that they enjoyed that aspect of
Because like your example you gave was, yeah, just take the kids and go somewhere, which is like solitude, which is different still.
than happiness.
Well, no, just saying like I want time for myself doesn't mean I'm overall happy.
Right.
If anything, that
Probably
means that I'm kind of
overwhelmed.
unhappy.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's I guess yeah, that makes sense.
So are
Well,
you making the argument that we are happier now? And before you say this, I wanna because also prefacing like the idea that men or what we believe the title man or what manhood looks like is also evolving into a place where maybe it's not true, it's not defined as it was previous generations. Like limited, it was much more limited in what that meant, you know what I mean? And now we're getting to a place where we're seeing more fathers being nurturing to, you know what I mean, being more nurturing than their old lady may be. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? More fathers being, doing different things. And so the roles have actually changed. Now it's more of a role-less thing that people are pushing more and more to. So do you think that that is a part that is making us maybe more happy or less happy? And you it sound like you were going lean into more happy.
Um, was I leaning to? So, like I said, I'm in real time. I'm kind of going through the process of thinking through my opinion. In which, so as Johnny gave that, I was trying to understand it. But like I said, it was kind of like patched together where I couldn't really understand. You gave some clarity. So like in that, even in what you were saying, it kind of gives me like an insight to a piece of how I think, which is like I don't know if other guys, like if the previous generation was happy. Like I don't know a generation to speak about. At least when I say a generation, I'm now like siloing it into black men in America.
Mhm.
Because white men, they could have had a bunch of times that they was just happy. Like the hippie movement, that probably was fun for them.
Yeah.
Woodstock, no
Yeah,
shoes, no socks,
yeah, amazing.
living
But
a great
because
white
of
life.
black men in America had their own like different journey as well, where through every generation they was battling, whether it was like systemic racism or actual racism or Jim Crow, or and then you just keep
Mhm.
going back and back to back to back to back, where the societal pressures and issues with that would be, I say yes, we're more happy now. And I say that especially if we're going off a longer period of time, because there was always still in the black community, and this is where we have to separate the idea of like these broad stroking definitions of what men were inside yesteryear, because of in every like space that you go and see dialogue from like 1920s with the sharecropper people to I don't know what's that the gay guy that was smoking a cigarette having a conversation with a woman in black and white.
Huh?
It'll connect in a second where they were talking about the role of men,
Oh, we talking about
women,
I know. No.
the dynamics and shit like that. But like it's always been a thing, but the added on thing for black men has been being cut at the knees by quote unquote the system.
Mhm.
If it was back in the day where you couldn't get a job, you had the white man who the clan could run down, and you're always having to question if you can protect your family. Da 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 da. I think we actually had
Damn,
oh
where
shit
was it?
when we did the baby boy thing, because that was the premise of the movie, is that the black
Yeah,
man
yeah.
in America has been perpetually pushed as pretty much a baby, like a baby boy, a
Mhm.
young toddler infant, and she went
Infantized.
yeah infantized, and then
Oh,
she
talking
went
about the
down like a
crib and all that shit.
huh
When they was talking about the
yeah
crib
yeah
and how
but
we
but
call it a mama, calling an old lady mama and all
but
that.
more than that,
Crib, all
it
of that.
starts at the idea of like systemic racism, the ceiling only being so high,
Mhm.
like these all these different things that kind of keep you in place. And so for the black man, and then when you go with the idea of like a black woman a lot of times is hired in front of him because of XYZ. Him having to deal with that, him having to deal with this woman making more money than him at times, or she having a more stable job, or even his woman working, so now she's paying bills and having like different versions. I think that dealing with actual real relationship dynamics and systemic racism and shit outside and societal pressure of what the cliche man actually was. Then I guess I would probably build to back in the day.
And that's crazy. They were more unhappy.
No, more you missed everything.
No, I just
no. And I'm glad you went down that lane, because like even when I was talking to my dad yesterday, because I posed a question to him, and he wouldn't say necessarily that he thinks that we're happier, but he can remember just seeing the men around him, and they were much they were pretty much very, very unhappy, just in general, and then having to live up to the expectations of what a man's supposed to be while having to deal with inside and outside of the home. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine when you add in the racism and, you know what I mean, even outside of the system itself. You know what I mean? Just dealing with it in the day-to-day walks, you know what I mean? Getting pulled over, stopping, frisk, and all this shit, the crack era. Like, there's no way that we aren't the most happy version of a generation of men, especially with the amount of, like, you know, of course, men have had freedoms longer than women, but at the same time, the type of freedoms that we exercise now, you know what I mean? And especially as it relates to masculinity being kind of redefined in this time period.
It gives a guy more freedom, because it's not a pressure to sit and fit into a very specific block, as much as like you're inside a space where you can be moldable. Like if you I guess now today, if you don't want to work, there's a woman that'll fuck with you. And you can like it can happen. You want to be a stay-at-home dad. If you want to be all these different things, there's somebody and an acceptance to it. In comparison to like yesteryear, might not have been. And so that's speaking to like the societal pressure that you're speaking to. Where guys back in the day, if you lost your job, that pretty much is like castrating. Yeah. Especially if you was like that version of a guy, especially within the black community, then fighting the idea of like, damn, when I got to find another job inside, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want my wife. It's just you can go down the line.
That's crazy losing your job, and in the way we do it now, like, okay, I'm just gonna put some applications in on fucking whatever, Indeed or whatever. You know what I mean? Back in the day, nigga had to catch the bus to get over to the job to fill out the application. Then you got to go and catch another bus, because you got to do more than one. Yeah, you ain't looking for no job putting one application in a day. You know what I mean? You can just imagine the processes. And then my thing too is that then, with that being said, would you agree that like we're probably the most happy version of men generationally?
I think again, going back to what I said earlier, I think like it is, especially we talking about black men. I think there's a lot of us that are in the happiest that we've ever been. But I also think there's a lot of us that aren't there. And I think like you see like a lot of the saddest men we've ever seen at the same time. And
why do you say the saddest? I don't know.
Because like I mean, I think like the incel community and there's a lot of like sad, just like just kind of like perpetually miserable like people.
I don't know that. All right, so just imagine it. Let's do a thought experiment. Like the incels, they found like a community. Imagine being hurt, ugly nigga that nobody liked back in the day. You couldn't even find a community online. Like you ain't get you were incel, so you ain't get no bitches. You ain't had no niggas that fuck with you.
You ain't had nobody that related. Like, you the only nigga that don't get no bitches.
And
you by yourself. And you ugly.
You the only nigga that don't get no bitches.
That shit had like, I don't know.
But I mean, but I understand like that.
At least now these guys can goon it out and be all right.
That's funny. But like even like the gooning has been shown to have increased like depression, and there's stuff that even go with that. Like it's an easy little dopamine hit at first, but then like the more and more you live in that world, the more you see these people are actually like miserable. It's just a group. It's just a bunch of people like, in a group that's miserable.
If you don't have access, damn, I was running right there. If you don't have access to actual real women, then yes.
But I think,
but if you're not an incel, you're gonna be all right.
But I think the incel, but I think that has grown more in. You don't think there's more incels now than there were back then?
But they have a community, so which makes it a lot
It makes
more happy than it is
grows. Yeah,
if
you be
you
like,
don't
you know
have
what?
it.
Yeah.
And so, but I think that leads to
but my
a
bad,
larger
'cause
group
you
of
were
people
talk-
that are unhappy though.
All
So
right,
you
so
got this
you
big
keep
group of
jumping
people.
around. I guess I was going to the idea of you had said the statement that the lowest lows.
Yeah, I think
And
there's a lot
I
of
don't think that I think that being an incel without the internet is probably the lowest low.
Probably so.
Oh, I see what you, I mean. I mean,
Like I don't know which one has like more people
Well,
in it.
right.
but you're talking about the actual saddest
Yeah.
person out there is probably an incel. But I mean, but what about an incel that got to see everybody else getting pussy? That gotta be pretty detrimental.
You
Also,
listen,
that gotta be a shot to the
Yeah, but you
I
still,
understand.
but there's also that same guy without the internet.
Yeah. And at least he could beat off with like
Yeah,
live action. That guy, he
he had to flip the pages.
yeah,
Facts.
if he had to do that, he had to like get in the
Niggas out here
car.
beating off the Playboy.
Damn, just think about that. Back in the day,
black and white.
they used to have to actually drive and get in the car to either go to the little what's the little
Little
the
sex
peep
shop,
show? Yeah, the
video
peep
store.
show.
Oh, the peep show. That's the
Yeah, the
nasty
peep show
word.
back in the day. Or go get like a magazine or a movie. And so you was renting the fact that you was gonna be horny later. Like that's kind of
Nigga, you gotta plan ahead. I know I'm gonna
So-
get one off about 12 hours from now. Let me.
Yeah, I can feel it.
So does it? Not my bad. They're still going. Now I got another question. So does it? With us being able to acknowledge that we're probably the happiest men of black men that to date, right? We're saying to date we're probably the happiest black
Johnny
men in
don't
America.
think that, but me and you think.
No, I think black men, but when we're talking about men in general, and what not the country, but where I'm going to also go is I think white men aren't as happy as they used to be.
They're not. White men are close to the miserable.
Yeah, and I think so. We're judging.
I think that there's a difference.
If we're judging men as a whole, you have to bring them into the equation. We're talking about just black men. I think we actually might be better.
You talking about like you talking about men as a whole?
Well, I mean, we generally talk. Well, I can't really talk for. You know what I mean? I don't have a bunch of white friends to be able to say how they feel right now, but it does seem as though they're pretty unhappy. You know what I mean? I think the Western men in general is unhappy, but then they feel like they losing their grip.
Maybe
And
a
so
little,
they're a
I
little
think
more
that the
unhappy.
black Western man is
the
happiest,
MAGA white is
but
pissed
I would
right
also
now.
say that the white Western man has had the steepest fall.
Yeah.
Because more things have equaled out to him. Like he was strong arm and shit for a long time.
So
so like he was good. Now, like that's why they all complaining and saying that it's racist against them and all kind of shit. I think the black man on the West though, like because he was the actual oppressed group. Like he's probably the one group in the West that I would say, well,
feel like
I
it's
guess
on the up
between
and up.
white and black, huh?
Feel like it's on the up and up. It's getting those niggas is progressing
because
we especially in Charlotte.
We doing
you got to think like that. One of the memes is everybody but black people would love to go and visit the past,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because like shit was kind of shitty.
Yeah, it's getting a little better.
Our biggest issue now is these tethers.
Like in 1960, it was kind of shitty for black people in America.
Yeah.
The 70s, the
And so
50s,
my question-
the 40s, the 30s, the 20s. Like you
No,
just
it's
keep
been
going.
The whole
It's been dark.
1800s.
The whole 1800s.
The whole 1800s. Throw that shit away.
BF 1800.
So, but then but think about it now.
BT,
With us being able to say we are the
belt to
happiest,
bosom.
but yet we are the most loudest crying out black man of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
I
mean?
think we're the loudest.
We're the loudest version of black men for sure. I would say.
You talking about crying out against
Crying out
oppression?
against this? No, not against oppression.
Oh.
We about to go into a no. We're talking about crying out, just crying out about the what do you want to say? The economics, the fuck. You know what I mean? We're the relationships. We're loud. You know what I mean? We're loud. We're loud. It's almost like we're loud about everything at this point. You know what I mean? We're crying out much more than any other generation of men.
Yes, but I think we're also like probably the least quiet as far as it comes to the groups. I think like women are louder than us, like the white women, the black women. I think white men are louder about their dissatisfaction. I think we're one of the quieter groups when it comes to like what actually makes us upset and what we actually feel about things. I think we're still one of the quieter groups
That's actually, I would
out
say that's
here.
fairly true.
I think we might complain
unless
amongst
we get
each
on
other.
lineage business.
Yeah,
When
but
we get
like I
there.
still think we're pretty quiet, and we pretty just we still pretty much just whatever comes, we just
Yeah, now
take
listen.
it. Pause.
Yeah, I
But
think black men care about the LeBron Jordan debate, and they care about like lineage shit. Those like only two things I ever
Kendrick
see
Drake.
niggas.
iPhone,
Yeah, Kendrick and Drake. Too, yeah,
iPhone,
yeah.
Android's a big one in the black community still.
I don't
It's
think
not really
so.
black men shit.
Yeah, that's not. We don't really give a fuck. We just talking
Yeah.
just to talk every
Yeah,
blue moon
I
about
would
it.
say that one, but yeah, I think that it's kind of like more frivolous thing. Well, I don't know if you say the FBA thing is frivolous, but that's like a black man group for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian is the GOAT, by the way.
Okay, but outside of that, it's not a lot. Like black men aren't really LGBT mad like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it
We're
just
not really
seems like
oh,
it.
it's the financial crisis.
But my thing is, if we would have asked
some
our
of us are.
counterparts,
Some
I'm
of
pretty
us are
sure that they
upset.
would probably say that we are crying a lot.
About like just our personal feelings. I guess we had moved. I thought we had moved to like us and how we complain comparatively to other groups when it comes
Right,
to like
right.
the world systems and shit like that. Yes,
Mhm.
our relationship we definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
Like we have feelings.
Might be the
But
thing we're the
anything
loudest
else
about.
outside of that?
Might be the thing we're the loudest
That's actually the thing. It seems
Yeah.
like we're the loudest about.
which is
Yeah.
kind of stupid because it's like so many bigger problems other than our relationship status.
Well, I mean, at the same time, I don't necessarily know if that's I don't necessarily know if I agree with you, because at the end of the day, if you want the economic to build the economic two, you're gonna need two. So that's a big part of getting to one place to the next.
yeah, if you don't have to talk about it, you can just do the relationship thing. Like I'm like white people don't talk about their relationships. in the
You don't
same
know what
way.
they talk about. Well, you might.
I kind of do. I kind of just a little bit. Just
You might. I don't know.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I've been in a group chat or two on that side.
Way back in the day.
Nah, it ain't too way back. It's a couple of weeks ago.
You know what I remember? Like I actually had like a really good white friend for like a good 3 years or so. Like Matt.
Hell yeah, Matt was. Hey,
Yeah, I
he
used
was
to
a
hang-
cool
like, me and
man.
Matt used to
Fuck
go
with
out
Matt.
I've been to
every
Matt's
night.
house too.
Yeah.
Matt,
Like every Friday, Saturday. Like that was my dog.
And Matt was a cool bro. I done passed out on the couch and everything over there. He, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so like
was
when I
cool.
think about it, that is my immersion in white culture.
Yeah.
Like
The
he was a
closest thing.
white that didn't act black.
Right,
He
right,
loved
right.
enjoying all the different little pieces. But like we would go to like regular bars back. Like
Mhm.
that was the time. Yeah, that was the time I had maybe like a
Yeah, he didn't try to-
5-year run
he didn't
where I
try
never
to
went
do
to a black
the-
club. And well, I guess if you I went to a Pan African club, which would be
Sukasa.
Sukasa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Nah, Sukasa
outside of
was
that,
probably-
I hadn't really went into like a black club. We were
Said
just going like bar
Pan-African.
diving and shit like that.
Oh yeah, no, that was right when I had came home.
Yeah,
And that was that
everything
shit was
just- like,
so
we just
cool.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
look,
Hey, that
y'all
thing with
can't
Noda
tell-
was popping.
y'all
too.
can't tell me I didn't stand out like a sore thumb in that community.
When
When I look back at it, it's just so funny.
well, you look like you was a part of like the Mason Parker side.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah,
But I mean, it wasn't much
you
of that.
wasn't woke black. You was like that, like the I don't know, like
But-
I'm trying to think
Nigga
who else
look
in
weird
there.
out
But
there.
nah, you-
Like
Cause-
the H Wood, like that.
Because you
like
wasn't like
that
a
crowd.
young, you wasn't like YN, but you wasn't
No.
like the full like African like hotel thing. But it wasn't didn't like it was a
I'm-
lot of people that fit in that like kind of halfway. Like I don't think
I ain't
everybody
gonna
was
say
super.
a lot. It felt weird.
It was-
You remember
it
I
was-
used to say that all the time. Like,
Yeah, but it depended on what day you was out there with me. Like if we was out there with the calluses and shit, then probably yes. Because I even had the Ankh and all that shit
Mhm.
back then. You was kind of like Elevated J is like another group, like a person inside like that. Where it was like Teal and Purple, Charlotte Horn and shit.
Mhm.
I'm still kind of inside
Starter
my, you know, like more.
Nigga wearing sneakers. It
Um,
wasn't a lot of sneakers out there.
Yeah, I had a nice little van run.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we
But
got
they
to talk
look
too
like
much about that.
sneakers.
Boy, man. Yeah. Now it was a while I was protesting sneakers for a while. It wasn't until I got back into basketball actually that I started wearing like sneakers. I used to wear way more like flat bottom shoes.
Until them shit started making my feet hurt, boy. I had to put them
Yeah.
Vans and them Chucks down.
Yeah, that was when I was in my hipster
And
bag.
them flat
I
feet.
wanted to critique rap bag. But yeah.
But that was it. That was it. We're gonna go to the next question.
Sure. Johnny, what you got for us, brother, man?
Oh well, I guess my question I don't say it's adjacent, but it has to do with the modern day and how do we discern lies or how do we discern the truth in a world full of lies? And it goes to me and my shout out my boy Quinn on the boards. We was having a discussion about the aliens, and they done dropped the aliens on us. And my thing is, why are they dropping the aliens now?
So you saying it's fake?
Yes, it's like it's a distraction. It's a distraction, and it's like
You know, Obama said the aliens existed like when he was in office, right?
he didn't say aliens. He said there was stuff that they didn't know what it was. That nobody's ever said there's actual aliens.
Okay.
Oh my bad. All right, so you're actually there's no such thing as aliens, guy.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that you went that far. I know,
Well,
like,
well,
it's crazy.
I believe there's alien life in the universe somewhere. I don't think they found the Earth 4 different times.
Okay.
And there's 4 different species that we got hidden in a bunker somewhere.
Okay.
And all of this
I
and the
see.
grays.
No, you're going way far. You're going way far.
It was on Fox News.
Well, all right. So,
they said on
Johnny,
Fox News about
so you
the
did
grays
like
and
a
all that.
hodgepodge.
Yes.
You did like a hodgepodge of a bunch of different things that you don't have to agree with any of those to agree with like one of those things. So I wouldn't group them together, but it kind of like builds a strong.
Exactly. He was just about to go.
But in asking that, it sounded like you gave 2 answers. So you do believe that aliens exist
in the universe, just not.
So
on,
the
not
answer
on,
is yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
And but you don't believe that they've reached Earth yet.
And crashed, and we found them and had them captive for the last 60 years.
Hold on, but let's just say, do you think that they found Earth?
They said there's 4 different species.
No, I ain't asked y'all that. I'm just one thing.
You like start adding in.
That's what was on Fox News.
No, I'm not talking about Fox News right now.
Like you're talking about like the David Icke reptilian people. Like the people that follow David Icke. If you're talking about like reptilians and shit like that, yeah, like that's a very specific school of thought. Shout out G. G actually was the first person that put me on that shit when we was recording rap songs in his front room back in the day. And yeah, like that wasn't like that's not specifically everybody. I don't think that Rail thinks about
all
like,
of that.
Like the reptilian people and goes to like all the videos with their eyes flickering and shit like that. Tone, if Tone was here, Tone, he
this
was
exactly one of one. I kind of I wish Tone was here for this, but
yeah, go ahead.
But my thing is, and like it's a bunch of different stuff because I even went down the rabbit hole a few weeks ago to Bob's or S4 or whatever.
Okay, did you watch his Joe Budden interview?
Rogan.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Rogan. Yeah. I watched that, and there's a whole documentary out, and it's never been like, what's the word? There's no proof. There's no like real scientific proof. It's just claims, and it's a lot of refutable claims. But my thing is, why is our government now trying to put out the alien files? It's like it's a cover up.
Right, we've been saying a lot of things have been a cover up within the last year. Damn near all of it.
What are they covering up right now?
The same thing they've been covering up. I think this is mainly about him.
The war, Cuba,
the deal that they're doing in Iran, because they're trying to open up the strait and they're trying to come to, but like right before that,
you don't think that, but
we got aliens. So right before he's trying to make a bad
change
deal.
Nothing. We still need lower gas and the Strait of Hormuz isn't open. So if that was being used as a distraction, it didn't work, right?
No, I think he's still gonna go through with the deal, but
it didn't distract it because he didn't make the deal. So then that wouldn't have been a distraction for that.
I thought he did make the deal. I thought the strait was open and they I thought they made a deal.
I have not been keeping up with geopolitics.
I thought he made a deal.
All right, so you're saying that when they dropped the alien stuff, they made the deal?
Right, yeah, right after, like the day after.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
And then
I don't know if they made a deal.
I saw something like they're taxing the strait.
No, it's not. The Straits of Hormuz is functionally closed to normal commercial traffic due to ongoing military blockages. Yep.
How you spell
that? But anyway, so to go back to your actual question, how do you find, like you said, you obviously you're getting some truth with this whole alien shit. Where are you finding your truths from? How are you finding it? That makes you so solid?
Well, the one thing I do is like when it comes to like our media nowadays, I usually go to media in other countries. I usually go to like European or there's some in like Al Jazeera. I forgot what country they're out of. But usually you have to go to outside news sources outside our country because the CNN, the Fox News, they're all partisan. They all got an agenda, and so a lot of time the information that you're getting from our regular traditional news sources is compromised, and it's an agenda to it. So what I've been doing is I've been going to the British Broadcasting Company, Al Jazeera, TLDR, and it's another one too.
Are they saying
When you say
aliens don't
British
exist?
Broadcasting Company, what do you mean by that?
The news. That's all. I ain't getting no further. Like, you ain't getting me, dog. You ain't getting me. You ain't getting me, dog.
You don't get the joke, do you?
No.
He don't.
He said British Broadcast Company, very intentional.
Yeah.
You know,
British Broadcast Company, BBC.
This nigga did it.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I've been having to do, and I find I get way more information from the European news sources now. And it's almost sad that like you can't trust the stuff that's coming out of your own country.
Gotcha. So when you posed the question, I didn't know it was attached to like the aliens and shit like that. But my train of thought was what's the question? How did you decipher truth? What was it? Say a question again, Johnny.
Discern.
Yeah, how do you discern the truth in a world full of lies?
Yeah, I guess for me personally, I kind of look at it in the sense that your truth is, I don't know, like it's like this subjective thing.
No, I mean, but like, I think that's the part that it leaves it open to where like you can have with Donald Trump saying, well, we blew up all the nuclear material, and then 2 months later, it's like, you see what I'm saying? If it can be subjective, there still has to be some level of accuracy in like what gets reported and what gets said out there on a daily. Mm-hmm. Even if it ain't like you're right and wrong, you know, you're true, but like we can't have a president that says, hey, we blew up all the stuff, there ain't nothing left, we won the war, and then 2 weeks later we're still going back in the war. You see what I'm saying? Like, and there has to be some level of accountability to that in our media and, you know, our society.
Yeah, I mean, but if you talking about, now we talking about Trump specifically.
Yeah, I mean, he's the leading. Yeah, he's the one that does most of the line.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you believe anything this man's saying at this point, you gotta be crazy. This nigga, everything he ran on, he's doing the opposite. This nigga, it sound like he just, you know what I mean? Yeah, he hey, I don't know which way he going. Ain't no need to act like you can follow what the fuck going on based on what he's saying. That's like the Kevin Warsh thing. He was talking about that he wasn't gonna put nobody in there that wouldn't drop the rates. Then Kevin Warsh got in there. He said that him and Trump ain't never even had a conversation about whether he gonna lower the rates or not. So you know what I mean? You never know what's going on with dude. Yeah, how you try to track the economy? Now they talking about they only gonna do the meetings every 6 months instead of quarterly. Oh, so now these niggas can hide so much more shit. Then they're gonna change the way that
then if you say that it's a lie, then they buy you more time.
Yeah,
and you only gotta say that twice a year.
It's crazy, bro. It's getting real crazy.
But it's then like, but I think there are people that believe this shit though. Like he still got supporters. You think they just know it's a lie and they're going?
But I think at this point they just accepting because they standing. You know what I mean?
Or you think they really like are there people that are that brainwashed that they believe it? Or you think
I didn't think about it. Think about how hard somebody would have fought for this, and then to turn around and be like, I was wrong. This is a big dud right here. You know what I mean? Just hearing like Candace Owens go, you know what I mean? Turn around and be like, okay, no, this is going too far. I don't fuck with this guy at all anymore. You know what I mean? So like, that's a tough one to do. I don't think that people naturally, hell, it's hard for you to just to be like, all right, you know what I mean? Just admit that.
I've said I'm wrong on here plenty of times.
But it's pretty tough. You stand on that ledge, you sitting there talking for an hour. You know what I mean? And then, you know, so I think that's probably most of the people that's still with him.
They just the pride.
Yeah, it's just the pride. It's the pride thing. You were going too hard to turn back.
But I mean, it's
pause.
All right, is it time for memes?
Meme time? Yeah, it's been. I ain't got in a minute.
Get y'all ass out of here. That's what I'm talking about.
Good job, bro. I know.
I don't need no good job.
I-
This is actually becoming a regular thing. Johnny, when the last time you won? All right, so let's go to my memes, please. Go to my memes, please. Actually, we're gonna let Q go first,
We can't. We can't let this nigga
I'ma
flex
go
on us
second.
like this, man.
and then we're gonna let Johnny.
This is unacceptable.
All right, now click on.
It's your last
I'll
time.
let Johnny
It's
do
your
his memes.
last time.
Go back. You had it right first.
I'm gonna let Johnny do some memes at the end.
I thought that was it. Hey, I'm showing everybody my memes.
Right now would be a good time to just have random conversation.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't let everybody show. Don't show my memes.
You got them shitty memes
But
anyway. What your boy
but
say?
you done for the next. You done for the rest of the something anyway, dog. I'm finna.
It's not
We
happening.
finna shut all that.
Hey,
down.
what you thought about the Cheyenne Bryant? You see the couple of days ago.
I got one of hers in here. I got one of her memes.
Oh, so we go dig into the Cheyenne. Okay,
we're gonna get it into Mrs. Bryant.
Miss Bryant. She ain't got no husband.
Oh yeah, my bad, Miss Bryant.
All right,
she ain't got no husband, dog.
So we gonna get it started. You're probably gonna have to click the sound once you click it, but go to the Hispanic man and the Asian man right there.
And widescreen me, baby. Pause.
Well, his outfits. Okay. He's pretty gay. Okay, and then you gay or straight? I'm straight. You think people could tell based on how you
I got
look?
one of these
I
in my
hope so.
memes too.
Would you think that guy is gay or straight?
Oh yeah,
Bro, 50-50, bro. It looks kind of gay.
Okay, are you gay or straight?
50-50.
I'm straight.
You think people could tell based on how you look?
For sure.
Would you think this guy is gay or straight?
Gay.
What makes you say that?
Back.
The bag, okay.
Yeah.
And then are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
You think
No,
people
he's
could
not.
tell based on looking at you?
Yes.
Yeah? Hey, would you say that guy is gay or straight, bro?
That man gay as shit.
And then what makes you say that?
I don't know that little outfit he got on.
Okay, for sure. And then are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
You think people could tell based on looking at you, bro?
I guess, yeah.
Would you say that guy right there is gay or straight?
I'll say gay.
Gay? And then what makes you say that?
Gay in a
My
way.
boobs.
And then are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
You think people could tell based on how you look?
I'd say so.
Would you say that guy is gay or straight?
That guy is gayer than gay. Oh, he runs marathons in gay clubs. It's the great whale of gay.
Are you gay or straight?
I'm straight, but I'm gay on the weekends.
You say that guy is gay or straight?
Hey, yo.
He's gay.
All right,
That's
so
funny.
Yeah, don't nobody
My-
ever say that
my
person
joke
looks
to that
straight.
would be there's tone and real whenever you bring someone new around the podcast. It's gay.
What?
Hey, if y'all don't know some niggas, y'all gonna put gay on them real quick. All right.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, you do it too?
It's been the times I've been wrong. I've been
Wrong about what?
like them. I've been like, yeah. Everybody do it sometimes.
Who's them?
Like think somebody gay when they not gay. Like I'm like,
Oh yeah.
everybody do that.
Well, no, I'm sure there's been times. I don't be putting gay on people though until they start talking about it, because I don't know, like, because some people, like there's a weird little line between, like, if you go dialect, somebody that's really country can also
So
be. It's like right on the borderline.
Oh no.
sometimes they just be gay though.
Nah, I'm talking about like regular straight guys. But like if it's like really, because it's like a
Talking
lot
about that
of
country like that super.
like super country.
Mm.
It'd be kind of hard to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I've been wrong.
Yeah, hit the X, top right. No, yeah. Let's go to scroll up. I guess I put him in there twice. Oh, go to middle. This is good vibes for the moment.
Oh, that shit's sick.
That
Yeah, this is hard. I want to, like, who having the next one of these? Like fly little mixes.
Trap karaoke. I don't know when they coming back.
They don't do this. Like that's like trap karaoke is going to a club pretty much. Where that is like a very unique DJ set. where
But it ain't.
the talent is the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times the DJ is background music for everything we trying to do on the
Yeah. No, that's what
they're not necessarily performing. Where in those ones, everything is about the mix, how you like putting shit
chopping
together.
them up. Yeah.
No, that is cool.
The little fun little blends. That's where, damn, I ain't think about it. Like we've lost that inside like black culture, but the white culture has adopted it. That's what the EDM DJ is. Like everybody's looking at the DJ as the entertainment.
Yeah,
that's the show.
But that is the DJ set. Like that's our old. Like that's DJ that be in the back.
Yeah, like,
of the rapper. We put them in the back.
Yeah,
behind the rapper. They'll just put them in front of the stage.
They're the show.
Like at the very front of the stage. And there be a lot of Asians that be killing it on them DJ sets too. They be
probably. Let's go to. Oh, I ain't gonna go there. Go to Young Boy. I think one of y'all.
Oh, that's the Miss Jackson. Yeah, this one tough right here too.
Yeah, Young Boy.
I don't pick up. I call her friend. Her mom pick up.
Hello, Miss Jackson.
She said, Rado, you done messed around and broke my daughter heart. I say, Miss Jackson, she be capping, let me take it from the start.
That's dope to see like kids actually doing.
Cause she like the Marcus too. I seen her kiss him on the cheek. I ain't know what else to do. That was bogus cause she really had me looking like a fool. The whole class called me lame, they was laughing at me too. I almost cried, I must admit. But revenge I had to get. So I took a best friend to the store to buy a purse.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the
And now she mad at me, but she the one that did it first. He called my friend. She called my friend.
She lying on my man in the 6th grade.
She lied on my man in
the 6th grade.
Hit the X, Quinn.
Yeah, nah. Actually, it's dope to see, like, because when we was growing up, we had like little kids that was like, you know what I mean? Who's the little kids that's rapping or doing entertainment? I said we had it, but they don't have it now.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Like the little cool kid, you know what I mean? Clean music that's just, you know what I mean? Because we had Lil Romeo.
Well, the little kids now they be like
Sammy
that age. They be doing grown folks music, like the little baby, like the Baby Chief nigga. He like 16.
I don't know who that is.
And he be rapping about it, killing folks and doing stuff. But he looked like little Riley. From
okay.
You see the little dude? He about 15, but he be rapping about the most grown, like killing folks and this stuff. But he looked like a baby. And he's like, damn, but like that's like kid appropriate,
right,
content. Not like trying to be grown shit.
Okay, I got two quick ones that I think is gonna be funny. Well, one's gonna really stir the pot. Damn, I forgot I had some fire. Just keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. All right, right there. Shorty right there. You got your hand on it.
You're yelling at him? You're yelling? Stop. You don't talk to him like that. He's a man. And he has authority to speak to you how he wants to speak to you because he knows what's good for you. I can't even talk to you right now. When will women listen to the men of the house? Don't they know that they're the ones that know what's right for us?
That is funny.
Why does it get me so mad? I'm just not like these other girls of this generation that all they do is disobey. Like, if I had a man, I would always listen. Oh, is that a camera?
It's a hilarious picnic troll. I thought it was funny.
She said I would always listen.
Not like the girls of this generation. All right, let's finish off. Johnny said LeBron to go. Let's see what my guy right here has to say. You just missed Jordan. Scroll down. Right.
You can click the LeBron one if you wanted to.
Probably wouldn't be nothing favorable. Yeah, him. Yep.
Explain this. How does someone who's not as good of a scorer as LeBron have almost 100 more 40-point games than him? If your answer is because Michael Jordan took all the shots, then explain why you call LeBron pass first when he's led his team in shots for 20 years. Explain this. It's not about longevity, right? Explain this. Kareem really got over 38,000 points from the sky hook. He had to run down to the block every possession and get in position and wait for the ball. Forget that it took 150 more games than Jordan to reach 30K. Explain how it took LeBron longer than Kareem to reach 30K when he took 2,000 more threes and always had the ball in his hands. Explain this. Because, see, it's not just about scoring. It's about scoring when you need to score. How did Michael Jordan do this if he's not the GOAT, not the greatest scorer of all time, and didn't play as long as LeBron James? Can you explain this? How did LeBron pass Jordan in less shots but need 117 more games in 4,942 extra minutes, and you still don't think it's because of longevity? What about this? Is this because of longevity? If you play long enough, you're going to rack these up, right? So it's the same with the points then, right? If you play long enough, you're just going to rack these up. If LeBron is a better scorer than Jordan, then how come out of 23 seasons, there was a better scorer than him 22 times? You got to explain that, because the guy that I think is the greatest scorer of all time only had 5 seasons where someone else was a better scorer than him. Explain this. I thought Michael always played on a super team. What were the other guys super at? Oh, doing their jobs? Do you know how many of LeBron's teammates have dropped 40 in a game? 35. I just don't understand, so I need you to explain it to me. And while you're at it, can you explain this to me? LeBron's a better scorer, but he never had a season like this. And that's interesting considering he's had more chances than anyone that's ever lived. I never hear people say Hakeem's the greatest defender of all time because of blocks. I never hear that John Stockton is the greatest defender ever because of steals. And we never hear John Stockton is the greatest passer because of assists. We didn't even say LeBron is the turnover king because of turnovers. So please explain to me and everyone else why LeBron James is the greatest scorer of all time, because he has the most points. And please explain how a collection of stats makes you the greatest player of all time. When will y'all understand it's not about...
They should be closer then. That was real long. Oh, damn, you went with the last little bit. But yeah, when we were speaking of GOATs, I just wanted to throw that out there. Shout out to the guy Jordan.
Hey, look, LeBron's still doing it. He got a seed in
that.
That
nigga get swept out pretty much every year.
He got this thing. Hey, look, but wait. Real, you got some memes? I got I still stand on mine.
Quick little pack up.
That's crazy. I had to look. Okay, so
it's always like super refutable. It's like really easy. Nothing that he said you could refute.
Oh, that's refutable.
What was the
refutable? Let me see. Give me a second.
Scroll up. Keep going. We're gonna start right there. No, up one. Think about, what do y'all think about that? The best.
Kind of what we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah. I mean, no. Like the thing is that like I feel like, and I'm a matter of fact, before we even start,
I don't think that played on there. You gotta switch the you gotta share the screen, Quinn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Share this tab instead.
Yeah, share this tab instead. Yep.
Then there we go.
Okay, so the thing about it, now go to it's one with a white boy.
Well,
they kind of go.
They haven't heard it.
First era to be adults, like that shit crazy as hell for real though. For real, think about this shit. We grew up in the best era to be kids, but in the worst era to be adults. Like that shit crazy as hell for real though. For real.
Yeah, now go to the little white boy. Scroll down. Should be a little white boy right there.
YouTube? I watch YouTube.
No, cartoon.
Cartoon?
Mm-hmm. You don't watch cartoons?
What are cartoons?
Damn, what? I'm not that old.
Is it like when they have ads?
What? You ain't never seen Tom and Jerry? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, you ain't never seen Disney Channel?
Welcome to the good life.
Yeah, this was the time.
They don't know about cartoons.
Welcome to the good life.
The
wait is over.
Classic.
Welcome to the
Johnny
good
Bravo.
life.
Come on, bro.
All the talk.
Courage the
All I
Cowardly
gotta
Dog.
say is,
Welcome to the good
life.
You're welcome.
You're all welcome. Like we always do with this.
Hey, what's your favorite cartoon? No, cartoon.
The original.
Facts. That's a fact. But yeah, man, like fucking child. Like my daughter also is one of those kids that watch other kids play like the game that she likes to play. You know what I mean? And like think about, man, it's just so crazy. 2-player, like going to your homie crib to play the game. It's much better than being at your house and they at their house. You know what I mean? Like we grew up. It was the time to be alive.
Red, yellow, and the
I
white.
will say this. Shout out Dave. Is Dave in the chat today?
I ain't seen Dave in there.
The first person I ever seen watch other people play the game and just be chilling cool.
Oh, Dave, nah, facts.
And I remember I said that at your old house. I was like, you just
Dave would just watch.
And he just sitting back like, you don't want next. You ain't got next.
Facts.
I remember having that conversation.
Facts.
And I was amazed that he could just watch y'all play the game because as soon as I was off the sticks, I'm just all over.
Yeah.
Until it's my turn. But Dave could just watch and be intrigued about
it. And
it was
So
he is the only
side
person
bets
like
going
that
on
too. But yeah, I feel like, bro, and then now we sitting here adulting with 6% interest, or you know what I mean? And like the home prices being so crazy. Where our parents probably paying like what 40, 50 grand for cribs not too long ago. Like 08.
Well, yeah, the baseline to get a house was definitely easier. Even with inflation. Yeah,
like I feel
but it was a lot of people making 20K back in the day. It was like 20, 25. I remember when $15 an hour
was like a big thing.
Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, you got money.
Yeah, $15 an hour.
Yeah. You gotta think like when I first got to college, one bed like apartments was still even on graduation, it was still close to like $600 for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Might have been about $545 if you was at like one of them spots near the university.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like in which now you got a roommate, you splitting at $250 or something like that.
Yeah, you ain't getting that.
How apartments are like $1,800 for 2 beds.
Like 16. You might as well understand you gonna
the
be
1
paying
bedroom
16.
like 16. Yeah.
It's a terrible time to be adulting, bro.
Inflation has definitely hit. We be talking about how like we make more money.
Yeah.
Nigga, everything like the house costs so much more, you ain't seeing that money. Nigga, you still making $35 an hour, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let me see what else I got. You can go to the little boy right there. Yeah, with his dad.
Do it, Jen. Hi.
Instantly. Okay, go back.
Oh.
Let me try.
But hey. You're coming with me, and we're going to the grocery store.
Bye-bye, Dada.
No, say bye-bye, Mama.
Bye-bye, Dada.
That's exactly how it
Too funny, bro. Like
Open and shut.
The doors on the bus go open and shut. Oh, what you doing? Nope.
You be correct.
Them kids be hilarious to me. I guess I
get off of me.
Yeah, that was good. They remind me of good old times we living through.
Oh, this is when I wanted to get. I had.
I swear, like it was one like this was like 2 nights in a row. One night, like Isla, she sleep in her own room, but whenever she wakes up at night, she's always gonna go into our room.
Yeah.
That's what one night I was laying in the bed.
They support Donald Trump's operation in Iran.
Girls
support?
I do, but I already did.
Next time I was like, oh, it's nice. Like it was nice show effects and it was cool. I swear the next night she came in slapped me. Nigga, oh, mama. I said, wait. I guess like polar opposites. It'd be like so crazy. Like I can come in some days, and no, it's like some mornings. Like especially if I don't, if like I'm here and I didn't see her go to sleep and stuff like that. When she gets up in the morning, she'll knock like she'll open the door, boom, da-da, and then she'll run. She give me a hug on the head, give me a kiss and cheek. But then it be other mornings, like she just run in and then she don't want nothing to do with it. It be like, God. Sometimes like, hey, dad. Then sometimes you be like, bye, dad.
Our kids are hilarious, bro. It's definitely the best.
You don't know what. Listen, you don't know what you're gonna get from them. I'm just there to respond.
And then do me that last one, and then I'm out of there.
No, I'm not going to Iran to go fight a war.
No, you said you support the Trump operation.
I support him.
Yeah, I mean it's all right here. No, you can't take it. No.
Yeah,
you can't take it.
Thank you.
But you signed up for the military.
No.
Trying to get people to sign if they support Donald Trump's operation in Iran. Do you support?
I do, but I already did it online. I do it online.
Well, if you just sign here, you'll be showing the ultimate support by doing it this way.
All right.
This is like quite a sacrifice you all are taking, and I really appreciate it. This is going to really help the operations there. Just having more people is going to be great. So I really appreciate it. And this is important because you all are. You're putting your money where your mouth is. You're not just saying you support. You're not just signing a petition. You're getting into the action there. So you all support the operation. You're going to support it.
I support President Trump.
Okay.
I do. And his intellect. And we pray for him.
So wait, who is Catalina? Catalina. Awesome. I think this will fit. Is this going to fit?
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Oh, well, it just said.
What did it say?
By signing this, I hereby pledge that I solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So now you've enlisted in the military. You're going to go to Iran and fight the war.
I'm going to go to Iran and fight the war. I don't know how to do that. I'm not trained for that.
Well, no, you'll go into basic training. I mean, that's just what you signed here.
No, I'm not going to Iran to go fight a war.
No, you said you support the Trump operation.
I support him.
Yeah, I mean it's all right here. No, you can't take it. No.
Yeah,
you can't take it. But you signed up for the but you signed up for the military. Trying to get people to sign if they support Donald Trump.
You can cut it off now. See,
this is something remove her likeness before.
This is I sound well.
Let me see it.
I sound well, bitch.
See, the thing is that, and I had to tell about my old head this too. I hate when I hear like people that, especially if you like for these different things and you ain't done. You know what I mean? It's like or the language that people use when they talk about it.
Yeah,
it's like the language that you use. You ain't thinking about the fact that these are like real fucking people. Like this is not just like, you know what I mean? Like this is not just a movie. These are real people that's going to risk in their lives. You know what I mean? And like people don't come back in real life. Like you know what I mean? What
I remember when Tyron got inside like whatever the thing was that happened with him. And niggas didn't know if he died or not. That was like a whole little thought. Yeah, people go out there. It's not a guarantee.
And people just be so for it. Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, that just makes no sense. Like I understand, like if you have to give me a good reason for me to be for it. You see what I'm saying? It has to be like some great reason. Like I don't know what the reason it could be, because I don't give a fuck if y'all over there doing that to y'all own folk. If that's the way y'all run shit, that's how y'all run shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just go because we're trying to, be the staples for justice and freedom and bro, leave them folk alone.
Right.
Leave them folk alone. Kids out here risking their lives and shit for this, y'all.
Nah, it's a fact. Is it who's it on?
It's on me finally. Sheesh, man. It been
straight waited out.
Hey, look, I ain't say nothing. I ain't complaining. Refresh it too. I added a couple. And then hit share. Share this tab. Yeah, let me get the go ahead, far right on the top row. Shout out to the Knicks.
I wear my Chris Porzingis shirt 2018-19. We won 17 games. I go to school in Cleveland. They city, small. They basketball team, trash. They franchise, terrible. What the fuck even happens at Cleveland? They arena, sorry. T-Bank Tower is short. They barbers, suck. They food, suck. Little Italy, suck. Chinatown, suck. The Cavs, suck. Donovan Mitchell, suck. Trae Young, suck. Kyrie, suck. Everybody in the Cavs organization, suck. Casuals, I wear my Kristaps Porzingis.
Hey, these niggas, the Knicks turned this shit up, bro. They about to smoke the Cavs. They got them.
They only got one more game.
Yeah, they got them 3-0. Yeah. Hey, shout out to all the Knicks out there. I ain't no fan, but I like they fans. They got some of the best fans out there.
Yeah,
they got some of the best fans out there. But if you would give me the little Arab kid next, Quinn, right beside him.
11 Memorial, and the trip is on 9/11. I just know I'm gonna get roasted. I'm the only Muslim in the class.
How about you just lie and say that you knew somebody who died in 9/11? That way the kids in the class can't bully you, or else they kind of look bad.
That might actually work. My aunt was there on 9/11. Unfortunately, she didn't make it. And that's something I still have a hard time dealing with.
Was she one of the pilots? Was she one of the pilots? Was she one of the pilots?
No.
Okay. One of the virgins? Oh my gosh, wait. Quiet down, everyone. Quiet down. Was she one of the virgins?
Going on a field trip to 9/11.
What does that mean? Was it like what does one of the virgins mean?
When they supposed to get 40 of them when they.
Because did he say that his aunt was a virgin now?
He's one of the pilots. That's what the kid said. He said his aunt was in 9/11.
Yeah,
and then the kid said, "Was they one of the pilots?"
Mm-hmm.
Like they flew into it.
I got that part. What is the virgin part from it?
Because apparently, if they do whatever they did, they get 40 virgins.
But then they asked, was she one of the virgins?
Just say it's a Johnny meme and move forward.
Okay.
That shit funny, man. I don't care what y'all say. That's fucking.
It was a Johnny meme and move forward.
My bad. I was trying to figure it out. My bad.
That's hilarious.
That's what Steve was talking about right there.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny. Let me get Drewski right beside him. Or it's up under.
It's a Toby thing.
What y'all little niggas doing there?
Shut your fat head ass up, boy. I'm on your macaroni and cheese head ass, boy.
No, you right.
We rapping.
You right.
My bad, bro.
We rapping.
My
Yo,
bad,
big
bro.
lip head ass.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Nah, he got it.
Big boy nut head ass.
Yeah.
Macaroni cheese head ass.
Sorry, man.
Food stamp and cheese head ass, boy.
Yeah.
You eat all the food stamps out your mama fridge. On your big green head ass.
Damn.
Macaroni cheese head ass.
All right, little fella.
Damn. What you got on your head? Motherfucking raccoon. Yeah, your ass, that nigga be eating on your head, don't it?
All right, little man.
Nigga got cheese sticks on your shit.
All right,
All right, go. We rapping.
Yeah, is he done? You a bully, man.
Go.
What's wrong with you, little bro?
We rapping. Shut the fuck up, big burrito hot cheddar head ass, bro. Okay, go. I'm done playing. Gang, we rapping.
Little nigga hurt my feelings a little bit, huh?
I'm sorry, man.
It's a big Dorito bag head ass.
It's a Toby thing.
Hey, that's the thing. Like, it's certain niggas that just understand how to do funny.
Yeah, no, that was
that's
funny.
natural, innate, right there.
Yeah, and I'm not even a person that laughs at any of the kids cussing shit. I like turn it off immediately. So I wouldn't have been able to actually see this, but that was pretty funny, bro. That was actually pretty funny.
He roasted him. And then let me get the
roast. That's what that was. Nigga that was good at roasting.
Right and then scroll down, Quinn. Let me get the black kid in the middle row.
When can you give me some private back down lessons? Like post up. Post up lessons? Yeah.
Who's that?
Jay Perk.
Never in my damn life will I give you no back down session. What the hell? No coach even says back down lessons. Don't tell me that ever again. Do not talk to me like that. I'm coaching right now, so do not bother me. Move, bro. Leave.
Yeah. No more.
Yeah.
And then
what fat boy flying Don P talking about?
he said he's good at catching you niggas. Something about,
click them so we can see. No, not that one. Go. Tell me what Don P at the top said. Yeah. One above that one too. It's unmanly to lead with your emotions. I see that a lot nowadays. That's why most dudes can't even articulate why they feel a certain way without keeping the I feel out of the conversation. Okay. What was that in
That was in the beginning. We was talking about the beginning was, us being happier than what we
okay.
Yeah.
So what Fat Boy was talking about? Oh, what did he say right? Yeah. Hey man, say man. What did he say right? Yeah, what's next?
Click it here, his show.
Hey, I'm doing good.
Catching
I'm catching you niggas. Oh, okay. All right, shout out. Fat Boy also levied like one of the craziest "don't say that to me's" in history this week. I think it was like a day or two ago. He told my dog Steve, he said, "Hey Steve, don't make gay jokes towards me. I only make gay jokes towards A Black because I think he gay." Ain't none of you niggas
Black I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all.
I'm opting out of all.
But he was like trying to press nigga Steve. He was somehow trying to fight him because he made a gay Drake joke, and
he was like,
"Look, only person I learned that from is A Black because I call him gay and because I think he is."
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
wait, all right, wait.
That's
None
crazy.
of this makes any sense.
That's probably the guy you probably shouldn't call gay.
Well,
That's like a
it's
hate
just the
crime
premise
at that
that
point.
like that nigga told you he not gay and you still choosing to call him gay. But because you said you believe that he's gay, it's all right. But if a nigga make a gay joke about you, it's up and stuck. It's like, wait, that's a hard, interesting line.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And then let me get one more. It's the
What make you think you get all these memes?
It's right beside Cheyenne Bryant. Yeah, it's how I was doing the Boys and Dies.
Curveball right to the eyeball. Bow. Way back. Bow. He tight. He said, "Okay." Side of that Scully.
I ain't gonna lie.
Doink. He dodged when this one hit him right in his lip. Boop.
You got the right kind of balls though.
He thought he was safe. Now he mad.
The dodge.
He wasn't even ready.
Yeah.
Nah, he's sniping the curveball right to
the one you supposed to have.
That was a hell of a throw. And that's it. I'm done.
Oh no. Those are the ones that I have.
No, you can see the way they bounce. They're
Maybe.
rubber. Those are rubber. They're the same size, but they're actually like the rubber joints. Those,
bing.
Yeah, you get a proper bing.
I feel like those ones are only for if you're playing with the same sex. You can't play with the opposite sex.
Yeah. You don't want to hit no lady like that.
Yeah,
but that was a good one. Y'all got any last words?
Did you do? Did yours?
We gotta do.
No.
My bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I guess y'all had gotten to it a little bit earlier about sales, and I thought that We All Zap was an interesting space just because of sales does play along the line of exploitation, and I think that's what Johnny was attempting to kind of like point out when he started naming like doctor, lawyer, whatever the things he was doing. But we was having a very interesting conversation.
Johnny was trying to escape a box.
It was a box.
It wasn't no box. He was just trying to put labels on people that don't deserve it.
Put labels on people.
That's all that was. He was like, but no box.
You see how he just
no box. No box.
Hey, listen, if we could get Johnny to stand on lineage business the way he does, the cape for
fucking car salesman.
Car salesman, boy. I'm talking FBA Johnny over here.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy.
Niggas will give you the passcode to the code. When like if you had that level of passion that you have with defending car salesman from being exploited.
Hey, he get hot about it too.
Yes, I
start yelling at me.
Yeah, like twice a year. That's what he said. All right, Fat Boy. I'll pull up. We ain't gonna read Discord, but Fat boy crazy. That nigga was trying to fight my dog Steve, man. Damn.
Steve gonna be in here in a second. He'll tell us.
But we was talking about the Adrian Broner thing when it came down to exploitation, and for me, that ended up it was Adrian. It was mainly Adrian Broner, and what it meant to be exploited. And I think Johnny and G didn't really look at him as being exploited. And to me, I guess the main point that I was making is that if you are levying a person's illness and ailment, i.e., like what has lost them millions of dollars, their career, and a list of other things, in exchange for, a couple dollars here and there, or like a percentage, I think that it borders, if not is fully on the lines of exploitation. This being Adrian Broner, when we look at him, and I think that a interesting caveat that was given is that he wants to do it. And I think that if you eliminate the fact that there was a gateway to alcoholism that they were promoting within him accepting that, and it's like asking a crackhead, "Do you want to smoke crack?" And then it being not liable, a valid excuse to say, "Well, they want to smoke it, they overdose, but they want to smoke it," as like an official valiant excuse. Where if the idea is that a person has alcoholism, that's an addiction, which then is not something that they are specifically able to control, and at any means they're going to do the thing to get the thing. So in the same way that we've seen him begging fans for autographs to be able to get a shot at the bar, of course he's going to be way more accepting to being able to get paid to do it. And I think that when we start walking down these lines, I thought that it brought out a bigger conversation within the Black community where we can speak and think, damn, are we being groomed to accept exploitation? And I think that there's a space where a lot of people, even when you look at record labels and like a Diddy defense, is that, hey, them other labels did it, that's exploitation, but he ain't no different than them, or he ain't doing nothing else that Harvey Weinstein or but within our guys that actually do quote unquote exploitation, we also often castigate it. But I also see consistently the acceptance of exploitation, where I can't think of a good example off the top of my head right now, but I mean,
dude, can you have capitalism without exploitation? I think capitalism breeds exploitation.
That's
right?
what I was gonna say. I think we're living in, but I think we're living in a society that is.
Yeah, but then there's and I think a social like what is that? Marx's view of capitalism will always include exploitation. It's what is it? Exploitation of human capital, or I'm using capital, but human services.
I mean, I think,
but
we are like,
well, but then to me, I think that then comes down to how we define exploitation, and where I think that it's different to me, because we can agree on a stance that within capitalism there's an innate like exploitation of people and services for whoever the bourgeoisie is, but there's this idea of some version of equitable exchange that doesn't deal with the leverage of an addiction or something you can't control.
Do you think in that situation that they're like leveraging the addiction, or is it that we just gonna have drinks here? You can drink. You mean?
Well, my thing is that
we're gonna have drinks, so it's not like me leveraging possibly you. Or if they are, you say like we'll have drinks there.
So you have to understand that Adrian Broner has only went viral for being drunk.
This year, I haven't
and
really seen
so from like the Cameron thing to him getting thrown out of dressing rooms and shit like that, all those things are based around being drunk.
Okay.
But then if now from this stream, the only clips that you're seeing, the majority, I ain't gonna say only, the majority of the clips is him belligerently drunk. That sounds like a play for exploitation. Like the only thing that you've been known for, we're getting you there, and then now we're monetizing that on our end.
Yeah.
Night after night after night.
But my thing is, like, even when it comes to that, like, if you're hanging out with, like even the person that's quote unquote exploiting him, he is dealing with alcoholism too. And like,
I don't know Dean. Like, you have to.
I'm saying there's been
there's
been streams where Dean has gotten beat up for being too drunk.
All right, so
he has gotten smacked by Larry, whoever the big fat.
Right. But does that mean he's dealing with alcoholism or he was drunk?
If every time I see him, he's drunk. I haven't seen the same way with Adrian Broner. I've only seen him drunk, except when he's been boxing. Every stream I see him on,
every like the quote unquote the end of his boxing career was his alcoholism. And I don't understand what you're saying.
Well,
this kid Dean the Great is a streamer that has gotten drunk. It's like he's like 25 years old, but like
he drinks alcohol at the same level. Like,
I don't know that, but I also think that he's like 10 years younger than him. And
hold on, I got a question. I'm trying to figure out, what are you arguing right now?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I'm arguing that like Dean wasn't necessarily exploiting him if it's a leverage,
because he's drunk too.
Because it's a leverage situation. It's not like.
But hold on. If I'm drunk too, does that mean that I'm not exploiting you?
I think it's hard. It's hard for me to exploit your alcoholism if I'm also alcoholic.
No, but if
what makes you say that he's an alcoholic though? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, Dean the Great doesn't have any alcoholism like things on his jacket at all. And like saying somebody gets drunk is different than them having like an actual alcoholism addiction that has cost them their career. Like, these are like different things. Like, the way a kid drinks in college is different than somebody that has alcoholism. And like, you're comparing like a partying 20-year-old with Adrian Broner, who's 37 and has lost his boxing career to alcohol.
Yeah, see, I'm not landing on the ledge with Johnny. What I'm saying is where I'm at, where I am, and where I'm wanting to understand more is, can you choose to have yourself exploited and it not be looked at as exploitation if you're actually choosing it? So let's say the pretty girl that gets with the pretty young girl that gets with the older guy, she's exploiting him and he's exploiting her. If they both choose it, then is that still exploitation, or is that just us, you know what I mean, agreeing to fucking,
to me, like a lot of those things, everything depends on leverage. And so like, to me, what makes the Adrian Broner thing exploitation is the leverage of the fact that he has alcoholism. If they're doing these streams and there's no alcohol at all, or he's just coming and maybe bringing his own, I don't know, that's still kind of crazy if you know he's always going to be like super drunk by the end of the night, and that's what you're putting out. But if everything that you do is completely sober, there's no alcohol at all, I don't see there's any version of exploitationism inside that.
So just when the drink gets involved,
well, when you have the option of leverage due to the thing that is detrimental to a person, or that you can hold over a person. So with Adrian Broner, so we know he was broke and an alcoholic. So you're going to give him money and record him streaming.
Do you not think he had any leverage
in drinking
in the play also? Because like even like you'll see like with the Dean people, like they're in places that they wouldn't be without Adrian Broner.
That's not true.
Like
what place has he went to at all that?
Well, like with the with the Mike Epps, I'm talking about like Dean wouldn't be in those. So AB has a certain leverage that he's bringing to the table.
I don't think that's true at all. I think everywhere that they're going is because of Dean the Great in stop. Usually all the niggas like, oh shit, you looking good right now. Hey, this your last chance, man. Make sure you take advantage. All of them are saying that to Adrian Broner.
But Dean wouldn't even be in. Like I think that's Adrian Broner bringing.
No,
but
this is Dean the Great's already been doing this streaming thing, and he's a major guy inside the space. He's already going to these spaces. Adrian Broner has not been going to any of these spaces at all.
I mean, I don't necessarily
like getting kicked out of like B-list, C-list, I mean,
he's on
dressing
camera.
rooms.
He was on camera on show, like, and that was like that's not like. But that's something that you had going on.
He got kicked off of it, and it was only on him because I think recently he did something that was also like he's a name that if brought up in the sports context, maybe you can get some clicks on. That's not like they're not choosing him over anybody, and they wasn't gonna give him like free passes to the Knicks game or nothing like that. Like his cachet is completely gone.
I mean, if
he's known as the alcoholic right now, alcoholic old world champion that talked crazy, but then got humbled by Madonna and a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I just don't necessarily see the exploitation. Like, I mean, I understand it. It's like it's nasty work because like you are.
It's nasty work because it's exploitative.
But I think like
if somebody's broke and an alcoholic,
Right.
giving them money in their vice and recording it. Like, when do we not look at that as exploitation?
Yeah, it is. I was just asking, like, could you choose it? But when you add when we factor in the addiction,
yeah, like if you're
now it
leveraging
changes.
something.
Yeah, it changes everything. So like, it's just like, oh, you a drunk, you had a drunk homie. This nigga ain't got no money. You know he coming to the crib if you say we got beer here or we gonna drink. You know what I mean? You're literally able to get him to do whatever the thing is that you want him to do because you gonna have the drinks there too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like Adrian Broner is different because like I get it, he a drunk and like I mean when I first was watching it, I felt bad because I was like, damn, he looked bad. But then the more I watch it, the more it seems like it's more of a ploy where they're both in on it together. He even said something to her. He said, I be acting stupid. So I mean, I feel like
I've never seen it, so I've never.
I feel like it's a character that he play, and he's like
I think like his sober
than
personality is funny, and I think he's acting stupid. When he's clearly drunk and they're like slapping his face and shit, like he's not acting.
Oh, so he'd be
there.
like dead drunk.
Yeah, I think on Unpack, I played one where he's like,
he gets sauce, like he do get sauce.
Niggas hitting him, like he's trying to fight the dude, Dean the Great. He's like always one shot in every single person he runs around. He's doing like the slow drunk talk.
But
like
he's smacked.
But I mean, but
he's like having horrible interactions with women. But then that's the clip things that they're throwing out there. But he's like hyper drunk, so he's saying the wildest shit.
But my thing is like if the people are trying to keep him from,
bro,
they're trying to keep him from drinking. They're like, hey, you don't need to drink that much. They're trying to. You see them on the stream trying to keep him from getting that drunk.
But putting him around
and trying to keep him like, man, you don't need to drink that much. But he always do this, man. You always get drunk like this.
But then
they're complaining about the thing that you're saying.
To clip up those moments, and
only
that
thing
be
they
the thing
do,
that you run
the
with.
clips be third party. A lot of the people watch the streams and then they clip them up.
Oh, but you liking to go with a lot of assumptions or shit that we don't know for real.
I watch the streams. They don't be like a lot of them don't be on their pages. They be like you see.
Well, but they also pay the clippers too. You get your Casanat and all of them talking about like what is it, Aiden Ross, Destiny, like they're talking like paying the streamers.
That is definitely
paying the Clippers.
I thought the Clippers were doing it and getting their own. Oh well, that's different than. But I know the Clippers like are different. But to me,
like, so you say that you don't believe that they are playing on the fact that they gonna get him drunk every time. You don't think that that's like they play.
I mean, I think that's what happens, but I think they just want to stream. I think he just ends up getting drunk on his own volition. I think that's just something he wants to do.
No, I'm not saying that he doesn't.
Yeah, he clearly wants to because he's a fucking alcoholic. Like that, I don't understand.
But like even last week when they fell out about the money, Dean said, "Hey, look, if you're gonna be taking money, we ain't got to do this stream no more." And then AB is the one that came back and said, like,
right, because the nigga got leverage. You can kick a nigga out. And then he come back begging when you have leverage and he needs money and access to alcohol. And you have those things. He was just asking for an Uber ride home from the cameraman. He was just saying, I will sign this. He was just saying, I'll sign this if you buy me a shot. Like, you just seen all these
shot
things.
is crazy.
Yeah. Like, he's selling his likeness for a shot of alcohol. He ain't got the money to get home. Like, Aiden, but Dean has both of those things, and you can kick a nigga out. You think? How about this? You think the way he talked to Adrian Broner, he could do that if he didn't have the bag and the leverage?
I don't know.
No fucking way, bro.
He can box too, though.
Oh, wait, so he be talking crazy to him and everything?
Yeah, like he talks in a way that you would never talk to a nigga that you know could beat your ass like this.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he got him by the rope. Damn, that's bad, Johnny. How you don't see that? All of those things at the same time?
I mean, I just feel like I've got more.
I think Adrian Broner's an asshole.
I don't feel like Adrian Broner like a helpless guy in this situation. I feel like he almost like the victim blaming
So
thing. I feel like if you keep on,
addiction makes you helpless?
No.
Okay.
I don't necessarily think it makes you helpless. I think it makes it hard to make certain decisions. But if you didn't, like, I think if you, it's still a choice. It's still ultimately a choice that you're making.
Okay, yeah.
Like the alcoholism is still a choice. You might.
Yeah, I think that's pure exploitation. But the point with your question,
that's crazy, Johnny. You understand? Like you're arguing the point that giving a nigga that is an alcoholic alcohol isn't a bad thing.
I don't think it's as simple as y'all make it. I think he gonna get drunk regardless. I think they just streaming. I think he just like.
Yeah, I mean, but
you
if
making it
that's
seem
what
like
we
they're
rolling
feeding
with-
him the alcohol. Like he's not a grown man. That he's not making these.
But what is the reason that
choices.
we? I don't know.
Like-
I gotta. Well, I'm probably not
Like
gonna watch this.
you act like he's a like he's go like if there's alcohol there, and I choose to drink it, I ain't gonna be like, man, y'all got me drunk. No, I
But
got me
inviting
drunk.
a nigga that you know is like
I
an
got me
alcoholic
drunk.
somewhere
Yeah,
where it's
it's
always
you,
gonna
you're
be
trying to take
alcohol.
it from. You're trying to take your intent back to just. I don't know what he's gonna do. But when you are intentional, you know what your intent is when you're doing something. It ain't just I just keep getting this nigga alcohol. We clearly can see what the fuck happens when we do this. This is what happens. We're
Why
gonna
we
keep
continually
doing the
putting
same
him-
thing.
So should they not hang out with him at all?
So
Or-
now we talking about hanging out. What I'm saying is,
hey, guess what? You know how many places you can go where there's not alcohol being served? It's mad of them shits.
But what if them niggas want to drink too? Should they not drink? Should they not drink around him?
He a grown man. He a grown man.
So
but at the
if them
same
niggas want
time,
to drink, he should be able to be around them and handle it. Especially if
Yeah,
they
but
want
not
to
if
drink.
you're an alcoholic though. Like to me again, like you're like all these things are cool, isolated. But when
Right.
you know a person has these things, like has this issue,
But maybe
what's
he
something else people
shouldn't
can be
stream.
addicted to? Like
oh, my bad. What you say?
I said, what's something else people can be addicted to?
Like something outside of drugs?
Yeah, outside of drugs.
Soda,
Huh?
soda.
Oh, them food, them 100-pound, whatever.
Oh, all right, so
big
let's
600-pound, whatever.
All right, so
Zion Williamson, pizza.
No,
Mountain
better
Dew.
yet, like somebody that has diabetes, and you won't like every time y'all go out and get food every night, and you just taking them to a bunch of places where it ain't nothing but sweets and soda.
That nigga don't want to get his
everywhere.
leg cut off. He probably shouldn't partake.
But why would you take them though?
Because I want my sweets.
Hey, this is the this is the car salesman shit.
Yeah,
this is that car salesman shit. Don't worry about it. So, but your actual question is, it was something about the black community.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just my thought is because of Johnny and G's like take it just make me think through the idea like are black people primed for accepting and to accept exploitation? And it made me think of Johnny's question last week, which was like the punching down thing, in which I think that most black people are okay with capitalism and versions of exploitation because of they have the dream of one day being in that spot and being able to hold that leverage. And like that's the wet dream that allows for the acceptance of said thing.
I mean, I don't think that's just necessarily shallow to just black people, but I think there's a lot of white people that are taken advantage of in the capitalistic society who didn't have to leverage. I think that it's about us leveraging the power we do have against the people who are trying to exploit. That's why there's things like unions and stuff, where that's like the people who are leveraging the power they have as a collective against the oligarchy. So I mean, there are ways that you don't have to be exploited, but as a whole, I think America is designed to exploit, people for their capital. But I think everybody signs up for it because it's just the system.
Well, yeah, I was giving a statement about black people, black community being primed. You gave like an example of why white people form unions.
That's when a nigga be trying to.
But I think it's a
like just speak to the idea of black people, because like part of this comes
and then he's saying
y'all
prime.
ideology. Like when I was having a conversation with you and G, is like a premise of where like your acceptance of exploitation comes from is the fact that
get paid for it or something like
yeah,
that.
you get paid for it. Well, he got paid this amount, so
that's what I just said about like America in general.
Right. And my thing is the fact that
about it. I'm sorry, but hold on. Just think about how the question he asked. Okay, are we primed because of our positioning in America? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Because of our positioning in America, as of course, throughout we were the most easily exploited. Does that then create the culture of this? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I want my day where I can exploit somebody.
Yeah,
and get off, and which kill these niggas. Ain't that what you say Johnny do when he sell a good car?
Usually wasn't the niggas, thankfully.
Kill these crack. We're using kill as not it's more metaphorical.
It's just getting
not the way they talk about not the way they talk about the board.
Yeah, but that's a crazy question. I think that, and then you'll see it's a lot. I don't have a lot of white friends, so I don't know if but our natural, a lot of the times you see on social media, the natural response to you talking about someone's moral compass, but he getting a bag though.
Mm-hmm.
But he getting paid though. So that's something that's like, you hear that shit, see that shit all the time on social media. Niggas will excuse anything for the bag, any type of behavior. And does that derive from our positioning within the country as it existed and exists? That is a fucking good one, right?
I think it derives from the fact that we understand that your morals ain't gonna get us to where we want to be. And we doing the right thing has never put us into that situation to where we're not the exploited class. So now if we're questioning what we've been doing, you might want to start taking some of the rules and things of the ruling class to help position yourself better moving forward. Because just thoughts and prayers never got us. You do have to do something and have some kind of economic leverage to play the game in this country in order to get power.
So wouldn't that then say the same thing that we're saying?
Say what?
That would be the exact same. So you're saying yes, or are you trying to say no?
I am kind of saying I think we are.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the word exploited, but if you understand capitalism and stuff, that's the game that's being played for sure.
Right, Wills. I'll give you $25 for an hour of your time. That already starts because of the reason why I'm willing to give it to you is because it's worth more than that to me.
But why are we willing to take it?
Because that's just the way that capitalism works. Capitalism breeds, or that's just what it is. Capitalism is going to breed exploitation.
But then how do you beat it if there's nobody that's not? You see what I'm saying? If there's always going to be this group that's willing to take it, how do you then defeat it?
I mean, but then that would be going. That would be, if you look at that logic, right? That would mean that black people, what we would need to do is then exploit someone else to then beat it, because then that's the same thing that happens where you're talking about
it's the punching down.
Yeah, punching down. That whole thing.
It's a circle. I don't see how you don't understand. You just want to be on the top of the circle where you can be able to punch down on the other people. But
I think doing it economically is totally different than the verbal punching down and just being mean to people.
Well, South Africa, they're not doing verbal punching down. They're trying to do it in the
they're physically removing folks. And I think you don't have to be you don't have to physically remove or be violent towards people.
But exploitation comes inside a bunch of different forms. And I don't know. I think that Americans, Black Americans, we have this history where a lot of us adapt to socialistic principles and ideologies because there's this thought that the system isn't going to work. So equity for everybody means that we at least get some version of equity. And so an evening of all systems actually rise the tide of our boat. Incomparable to the idea of there's some people that are Black capitalists, and that the critique of Black capitalists is that it's still a farm for exploitation. And it's now pushing the idea that I should be just the person that's on top. The critique of Jay-Z is that, he says he didn't hurt anybody by getting rich, but he also says that he made his music career off selling. Beforehand, made money off of selling drugs to his community. Where there's even still innately a servant of exploitation inside your history, where you chose to exploit your people, that then you levy that for the money to get you the capital to do whatever you're doing.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I just
not going.
I don't like the word exploitation. That's probably it. It might be. It's just something about the word where because I do feel that we have the right to be able to practice. We should be able to practice capitalism.
To practice exploitation.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's what. That's literally. Yeah, see, Johnny, he want to exploit motherfuckers. He just don't want to be the exploitee. This motherfucker, he want to sell the drugs. He just want to hope that he just don't end up the crackhead.
I'm just trying to get.
You want to get drinks, not be the one drunk.
I'm trying to talk to Escobar. They'll forget that, but trying to go all the way if I'm doing it.
Huh?
So if I was gonna sell drugs, I'd be trying to sell like big drugs, not little drugs. If I'm gonna be selling them, I wouldn't be. Anyway,
what did that change though? It's still the same thing. So you just want to make more money.
Exactly.
But you don't care about the community that you fucking over.
No.
Oh, so what you were saying is you want to be one more step away so that you can not have to think about it more.
Yeah, not even see him. He don't want to see him.
That's all he was saying. Like, I want to exploit them in peace.
Please.
Yeah, Johnny a wild boy.
That's the inner white coming out.
Yeah. But nonetheless, that was like the premise of my question. That conversation.
That was actually a dope. I never thought about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea of just thinking about you also like drawing the line back to the history that can kind of tell us how we got here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so like I never thought about it in that way. But it seems as though that will be true.
Yeah, I think so. To me, usually when you hear capitalist speak, it's just the idea of like, this is the only way I can get my piece of the pie. It's no different than, like I said, the socialist ideology. It's just the principal stance of whether I think the government will allow me to, or if I need other measures to be able to get in there.
I agree, and I don't like to. Yeah, I mean, again, that was a good one.
What did Steve say there? You know, Steve is the GO.
Jay-Z legit works in the industry that runs on unpaid interns. This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Shout out to Glock Nation. Yeah, what they say?
If the movie ever gets serious, we can join with us. We can't join. What?
John can't join the movement.
Oh. No, facts. No, that's facts.
No, y'all just gotta make sure I get paid first. We good.
But they bag already. But they got the bag. Johnny ain't coming.
I'll listen to y'all.
Johnny ain't fucking coming.
I'll listen to y'all. What y'all bag looking like?
Quinn, you doming us out for the bag? Okay.
But he like money too.
Okay.
Quinn like money too. These niggas ain't gonna let you have no money, Quinn.
Okay. All right. Yeah, shout out Steve. Hey, Steve. It's a Memphis nigga about to run down on you. I ain't gonna. You better not make no more game jokes.
Hey, stay that side of the Mississippi. Hey.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
Hey, no, go.
Give it up, everybody. Fact.
Yeah.
What fuck KFC got to do with it, Steve?
The buddies to do it. The buddies to get it.
Say the buddies alone.
Bunnies in the bag, boy.
Oh, say KFC, but that was a good. Hey, shout out to chat, Fat Boy, Steve, Unkin there. We had Juju. Shout out Quinn on the boys, Quinstagram.
For sure.
Appreciate the boys for another good conversation. I like where we ended up on this one. But again, you know, y'all tap in on all socials at the To Be Fair Show. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Go ahead and hit that like button. Leave us a comment down there below. Tell us what you thought. And we out. I'm your host, Johnny P.
Wait, with the last one.
Somebody else popped up.
Yeah, when they bring back. Oh, all right, never mind. I just
yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I'm your host, Johnny P.
Oh, yeah, real.
It's Q.
And we out.
Yeah, that was cool.